For the first time in its history, the ANC has failed to get more than 60% of the vote in a national election. It's a far cry from 15 years ago when the party had more than a two-thirds majority in parliament. Support for the ANC declined under the leadership of former President Jacob Zuma. His scandal-plagued administration resulted in the party getting 54% of the vote in the 2016 local elections. This year, it clawed back some of its lost voters.
This election confirms that freedom and democracy does indeed reign in South Africa, and we are grateful for that. It gives us the assurance that our people are indeed the true custodians of our freedom and democracy.
The ANC is not the only party that has lost votes. At 20%, the opposition Democratic Alliance is now trying to figure out what went wrong. It failed to grow beyond the 22% it got 5 years ago. The party was hoping to shed its image as a white, middle-class party with its first black leader. Despite its attempts to appeal to a broader electorate, it lost many of its white supporters to the right-wing Freedom Front Plus party.
And even though we've lost some votes, I can guarantee you that we've held the center. We as a party will go back and work even harder to regain those votes.
The leftist economic freedom fighters appears to be one of the biggest winners. They secured more than 10% of the vote, up 4% from 2014. The party was formed 6 years ago by disgruntled members of the ANC.
We now have a track record. People have seen how we perform in Parliament. They've seen dramatic changes which have been caused by our interventions in Parliament in the past 5 years.
But many smaller parties are unhappy, demanding the elections be rerun because of irregularities.
The results are not reflecting the voters' wish. The results are misleading, and we believe that we have been cheated by the IEC, colluding with the ruling party.
We are not here for politics, we are here for change.
This year's election saw voter turnout reach an unprecedented low of 65%. Ahead of the vote, 10 million people who could have voted chose not to even register. More than 60% of those potential voters are under the age of 30. High crime rates, corruption and unemployment are just some of the reasons many young voters stayed away. Owira, TRT World.